And and there's always a delay, so it's hard to tell when stream has started, but it has started. I'm looking to the side because I have two monitors. I am monitor. The Atari network has two monitors. How professional! Welcome, guys, to Man versus 7800, the only show, the only video series on the internet where a middle-aged white man plays video games for your entertainment. It's a brand new idea. It's something that nobody else is doing except for me and the Atari Network. There are a few copycats. There's a few people who have seen the success of Man vs. 7800 and said, "Hey, I'm middle-aged. I'm white. I'm gonna play Atari or video games on the internet." They're finding their niche in playing stuff other than Atari, but we here at the Atari Network, we know what you guys want to, and that, of course, is Atari gameplay. So let me know as you guys pop in if you can or can't hear me. Um, right now, we're streaming to nobody it would appear, but that's fine. We do this for the love of the game, not for riches and the massive amounts of bags. The bags full of cash that are sure to come. Um, we have a couple cool games to feature today. Actually, let me setting up here something I probably do before hitting live, but professional. We aren't professional. We have a couple fantastic games to play for you here. We have Tunnels of Hyperion on the screen right. Tunnels. Hey, Motown Batman. Good. Tunnels of Hyperion is by VHZC 303 Alarm. Good to see, bud. Uh, Released for the 7800 last year. Last year? Time really flies. Games are coming out faster than I can keep track of. But it came out very recently. I got my copy from AtariAge. VHZC does have a his own website too that you should check out. I don't think many people are aware of like his GitHub and site and he has like digital copies there if you're interested of some of his titles, select titles. So check that out if you're gonna start with Tunnels of Hyperion, but I also have another game that I want to check out and check this out. Drone Patrol. Awesome. Oh, it could be my setup. Let me check. Audio dropouts is the topic right now. Apparently my audio is cutting in. Does anybody else have an issue with my audio cutting in and out outside of 303 alarm? I got important stuff to say, so I need to make sure that I'm heard. I'm kind of a big deal around these parts. It does look like looking at my my EQ, my equalizer, it looks like it is dropping out. Yeah, the game is silent at this point. So there's nothing to really hear in the game. Um, but yeah, seems like Batman doesn't have any. Batman, I'm Bat. It doesn't have any issues. We'll assume it's working okay. Um, but yes, we're gonna start with this. We're gonna play Drone Patrol, a game that I haven't touched since the work in progress. Let me like I sometimes I have my mic right on my face, and I feel like the audio gets collected better. But I feel like you can hear every breath I take, and when I watch it back, hearing somebody breathing into a mic is like a big pet peeve of mine, and I wouldn't listen to me as I suck air trying to entertain you guys. So hopefully, find a happy medium. Every move you make. All right, so let's get started here, guys, and we'll kind of discuss. I keep hitting the. That might be it. I keep hitting the microphone cord. I don't have it routed very well. Kind of, it's dangling here. I feel like if there was like a wire thing on this mount, but I guess you might pinch it. what can you set up? As I suck air. All right. As I do everything I complain. All right, Man versus 7800. Today we're taking on the fantastic Tunnels of Hyperion. Ooh, the audio is quite high, actually. Let me level out the audio with my handy dandy. Where is? Let me know if that's too low. Yeah, I think that's definitely too low. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Setup, preparation. What's that? The preparation I know of. Preparation H. All right, guys. Hopefully that's acceptable. Hopefully you can hear the gameplay, but the most important part would be me. You gotta hear me. Because again, we have a lot to say and a lot to talk about in regards of Atari and Atari-related new things. That's what we do here. We play Atari and we talk about Atari as we drink our coffee. I have to drink the coffee after mentioning that. And then that way, no, I too, I guess, I don't know. But we have a lot to talk about as we drink our coffee and play this game very poorly. Now, you don't really have lives in this game. What you have is sort of a timer there in the bottom where the E is, and it ticks down pretty quickly. So you can take as long as you need to get through a level. However, the time carries on, and so you won't have much time to progress. I understand what I remember if you use it all in a earlier levels. Okay, definitely not the right word. Let's roll with it. Okay, the show must go on. Got to hit the red switches to outspeed missiles. I have not played. I've played a work in progress of this game as well, and have not played it since I got my physical copy here. So I'm very interested to kind of see how different it is from what I remember. So far, I'm just as awful as I was when I played the work in progress. So it seems no, actually, I think I'm worse. No, but it seems to be pretty similar to what I had previously tried. We were going to fail this run, but you know, we were setting stuff up. We were adjusting audio. I will check your chats here in a second. And there. Game. Oh. Well, that was a good try. Soron, good to see you, bud. Again, let me know if anybody else is having audio issues. Reported by audio dropouts were reported by 303. Alarm. Motown Batman didn't have them, but if you're having them, let me know, because I want this to be enjoyable for everybody. I want everybody to have a good time and be able to listen to me ramble while I play these incredible 7800 homebrew that the community has given us. These games, these homebrew games, have gotten so much more advanced than the early days of the hobby. There was a time where it was a lot of Miss Pac-Man ports and graphic hacks, and now get incredible, you know, fully functioning brand new games such as this, and ports of really cool arcade games and what have you. So the hobby has really advanced in ways that, you know, just a few short years ago we would have never anticipated or thought possible. Giving these games time in the limelight and letting others know about them, because there's a lot of people that don't know about these cool games that are being brought to the pro system, and the homebrew scene is active with many consoles. There's NES homebrew, Sega Genesis homebrew, but I feel like the Atari scene and the 7800 in particular is, look at this, gotta shoot it in the head. I feel like the Atari scene is really something special. 7800. Zone cleared. All right, we did that pretty good. We did that. We did really well there. I was not expecting. I mean, I am a pro gamer. You know, not to toot my own horn. Many would say, toot. This. I can count. What's this thing? Okay, see, can't use that against me. I didn't know what that did. So, you know, I am still a pro gamer, but with every game, you got to learn how this stuff works. Like, getting worse. Now, again, there is no life system. What's cool about this game is you have the energy below. The energy is not really energy at all, but it's essentially a timer. To tell you how long you have to keep attempting the level. Oh, that one out. That one kind of alternated shots. Okay. This. Over and out. That's what trying is all about. So we hit the checkpoint. These things kind of go in a diagonal path, so... Oh, a little bit faster this time. That's alright. That's alright. You got the move. Got the move. Hope everybody's having a good weekend here. Hope you're enjoying yourself, that whatever it is you wanted to get done, you're able to get done. It's been warm here where I'm at, but we're entering into a cold patch. I plan on... What the heck is this? What kind of stuff are you pulling, VHZC? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't go back. I'm safe in the middle. What the heck is this thing, VHZC? My goodness, my man. Oh my goodness, that was an interesting pattern. I think VHZC's strength is in his enemy design and their patterns, and the challenge of, you know, kind of being able to identify a lot of different patterns. I guess there's a lot of early games, but master of. That's why we're so lucky to have him as a developer. Yeah, we're entering a cold patch of temperatures, of weathers, and people love weather talk. That's one thing they tell you. If you don't know what else to say, talk about the weather, because people are riveted about the weather. You don't need to talk about the weather, because there's a lot going on in the world of Atari. At least in the world of Atari Network, Atari. Do have some really cool... Yeah, see, I should have went forward, but I'm afraid I would have got smashed by the next thing. We do have some really cool videos coming up. I've been keeping one close to my chest, and it should be out by tomorrow, depending how much work I can get done on it today. But I'm doing a video all about the Atari 7800 Signature Series console, unreleased, re-release version of the Atari 7800 that was originally planned to be released by O'Shea's, who outlet retailer of 7800 cartridges back in the early 2000s, and they wanted their own console, and a lot of work was done on it. The unreleased prototypes are out there and have appeared on eBay at least a while ago. They haven't appeared recently, but the Atari 7800 Signature Series is I'm like, what happened? I ran out of time. It's a really cool topic, and something I don't think a lot of people know about. I think if you're an AtariAge user, you probably have a good idea of what the Signature Series is. But we should have a video all about it, with everything that I was able to find online. A lot of it thanks to Kurt Vendel, who was a fantastic link between Atari of the, let's say, middle 2000s and the AtariAge community. Kurt Vendel, unfortunately, is no longer with us. May rest in peace. But he facilitated a lot of cool stuff. I know a lot of people don't... I've heard a lot of people say that the numbers and stuff he provides is sometimes a little iffy. But no matter how you feel about the guy, you have to admit that was a solid link between, you know, the community and Atari of the time. And he did provide a lot of great information, at least a good basis and starting point for a lot of things, such as sales and again, stuff on the signal. So that will be a video coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday. It'll be very soon. I attempted to work with Vinny Vineyard, podcast co-host, but also Atari 7800 historian, in all honesty. The guy has been following the Atari 7800 since he was a child, and continued to do so even before, you know, the re-release, Plus line and everything. He was maintaining a website in the early 2000s that was strictly about the 7800. It wasn't Atari as a whole. It was Atari 7800. I wanted to work with him on it, but the man is so busy with his new movie, Showdown in Secret City, which you should check out. It should be available on things like Tubi, Amazon, and all that when it's finally released. But I attempted to work with him on that video. Timing didn't work out great. But his website has a little information about a white version of that appeared on eBay. But that is a sneak peek just for the people that turned on the stream. Got a kind of a preview of what's coming on the channel. I know it's huge. People are always like, what videos come? Never do polls. Never do community posts. Don't know what's going on with the channel. Well, oh, I'm just kidding, of course. I do far too many polls. There's also a guy who was refurbishing 7800 consoles around that time. Correct, and didn't he put internals in a few of them? What, wasn't it like the black ones were shells, at least from what I read, or a lot of them were. Of course, there were kind of completed ones, but didn't he, guy that was refurbishing them, he made a few functioning ones, or had his hand in putting some internals of ones that perhaps didn't have internals? Sauron might know. I need to reach out to more people like Sauron, who've been on the AtariAge forums for a very long time. During a lot of these periods I'm trying to cover, because at those times I just wasn't following Atari as I can admit. Atari hasn't been my entire life. I started a family, and did various other things throughout my life. It doesn't matter if you were there from the start. What matters is that we're all here now and we're having fun. We're having fun watching a middle-aged white guy play live on stream. And again, this is the only place you can get this kind of content, guys. Middle-aged white guys playing video games is not something that there's like an infinite number of on YouTube. This is it. Me, there's like other guys. Tops. It's me and like a guy named Pokey Pie, and does modern stuff. So I'm the only one that does this realistically. So support the stream so that more people see this incredibly unique and fun content putting out for everyone. Like, and that people will find it, and sure, some people steal my idea. That's what happens when a fantastic, incredible idea. Okay, we got past him. We got past him, guys. Did it. Past the missiles. Oh my goodness, there's another one. There's two of them. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we have enough time now. We're going to be tight on time here, fellas, and you can't really speed up the game as far as I can. We might have just lost. You know who didn't lose? You guys. You guys are winners. This is Tunnels of Hyperion, if you're just joining us. A VHZC joint, and a really unique and fantastic game for the 7800. I know it's probably been done elsewhere. Yeah, we're definitely not going to just gangsters. With a totally unique life system, you have infinite lives, you don't have a lot of time. Just like in real life, you live infinitely, but you're short on time. Bit Broadcast, how you doing, bud? How do you game capture without having the messed up colors? Are my colors messed up? Or are you legitimately asking? No, it's just HDMI. I run things to basically what would be a retro tink, I guess. But it's kind of like a not that brand. And then I run that to a clear click to clear up the video, and then that to the computer, and that's how I get the beautiful, gorgeous visuals you're staring at right now. Huge ass, are we live? No, this is pre-recorded. This is not live. Huge ass. Hey, Nino Brown, good to see you. Good morning from Texas. It's especially early there. Thank you for getting up early. I just woke up. Well, what better way to woke up? Woke up? Yeah. What better way to wake up than by my dulcet tones? Talk. I go to 7800 plus to a capture card, then. Gotcha. Yeah. I think the retro tink is, and again, I got not an official retro tink. I also got this. I'm real tiny in the. I'm down here, guys. If you're looking, I just want to show this off. Ooh, out of the box. Yeah, it's out of the box. So I got this for my 5200. It's a RF to HDMI. It acts like a demodulator. So it acts like its own analog TV receiver, and then I can plug it in to HDMI. So the coaxial from the 5200 goes in it, then HDMI out. Because I'm currently capturing. Let's get back to the game. I'm currently capturing 5200 video through a VCR. I don't have a modded 5200 like I do 7800 and 7800 plus and so I'm trying to find something without having to mod it. Of course, I could send it out to our good friend Crossbow and have my 5200 modded, but there's a situation with that we'll touch on, with not his fault at all, but something the post office is. So I'm looking for something to capture 5200 software. This appeared to be the answer, but I was hesitant to buy it because reviews on Amazon said it doesn't work. We hate this thing. It's a waste of money. Do not buy it. And of course, it's like a Chinese. Tell in the instructions that English is not their primary language. By golly, they tried. But I was able to get it to work, no problem. You have to plug the RF in, and then it's kind of, again, acts like a TV receiver. It has its own menu, and you have to just dial in the frequency. So when you go to channel 3, you go to the menu and then frequency, and then kind of fiddle with it until the picture comes in. And it gets a little cleaner the more you oh my goodness, the more you work it to the proper frequency. So if anybody got one of those and thought it didn't work, they do work. They just require a lot of fiddling. A lot of fiddling that a lot of people probably don't want to do. I know it is the most eloquent solution, but it is a solution. And it's something I'm going to try for a video we have coming up. Our ranking the entire Atari 5200 library video from, the retail library. From worst to best. And all the gameplay should be captured using that thing. That's a video. I got my rankings essentially done. I went through, I played all the games. It will be different from my top 10 Atari 5200 games list. Number one, because there will be no homebrew in my ranking entire retail library video, but also because I try to rank things in the moment, and I have a very specific way of doing it where I play the games, and I basically write down my thoughts, and then I play the next game and I ask myself, would I rather play the game I just played or this game? And I kind of make the list based off of that. And thus the rankings end up differently every time, which is, again, probably it's not the most sound way. You can't point to something and say, this is my definitive, why this is better. It's just how I feel in the moment. But I think the coolest part of these ranking videos and top 10 videos and stuff is comparing your list to other people's lists. And it's, unless you're going by sales or, objective data of, how advanced something is, or not objective, definitive data. Like this game pushes X sprites at a time, and thus it's, whatever kind of game, advanced game on the. This is solely my rankings, and my rankings in the moment as I play more games for the channel and I learn how they work, and a perfect example would be Star Raiders. I knew a lot of people love Star Raiders, but it was a game that I never experienced back in the day, in my day. But I learned a little bit more of how to play it, and so where it would have been low in my ranking a few short weeks ago, it went up in the rank. I learned how to play it, and thus I'm enjoying it. I think that's kind of why these things should be allowed to change. People like consistency. Prizes. And if you knew what the top 10 was from my previous top 10 5200 game video, why watch the ranking? I can tell you that it's different. It's different because I am inconsistent, indecisive, and yeah, watch my YouTube channel. I'm a guy who's indecisive, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Great thing. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I will check chats. I can't look away. I'm mesmerized by this fantastic game, and so I can't take my eyeballs off it to see what you're talking about, if anything. But I will check, because I want to hear from you. I respect you. Other YouTube channels, they see you as a number of view. You're one view in the cog of their machine, but not to me. Me, you guys are individuals who have a voice. I want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, because a lot of you are way smarter than me and qualified to do. Side. If we can finally get past this monster. Oh goodness, we did it. Oh good golly, willigers. Okay. Let's see if we can show you guys something new here. Oh, gee golly. Oh, gee golly. Why was I so low? All I needed to do was go high. When they go low, you go high, right? Oh, my goodness. I guess if we were going to die, that was the time to die. I don't think we have enough time, guys. I think we're going to die. We're going to expire due to time, as is often the case. Thing 3 times. Push through fireballs. Avoid the saws. It looks like it should be easy, right? I'm sure you guys are watching this. What a dummy. This looks easy. Don't you recognize the pattern? Well, no. You don't know. Play this game. Play this game, you do know. And again, that's VHZC's strength, is making the incredible patterns that are simple on paper, but they're extremely challenging in practice. He makes great puzzle-esque adventure games. Like, we're out of time. We're out of. Oh wait. Oh, as you kill stuff, your time goes up. Did you see that? Oh, I got killed by the thing that increases your time. Holy moly! What? We might have died. Learned a lot on that run. We're set moving forward. We know what we're doing now. Again, thanks for checking it out, guys. Got to get this set up for my channel. Yeah, well, I don't recommend following anything I do, but yeah, I'm totally stealing this idea. Please don't. Copyright, copyright, copyright. If you yell that's how you copyright, right? You just scream copyright. Copy your line. Sometimes bad reviews are just user error. That's true. That is true. And that's the thing I try to tell people. Reviews are somebody's experience with the game. Hopefully they explain it well enough that where they're coming from, and hopefully you find reviewers that your tastes align with. What matters. Very nice, very well put, Nino Brown. I'd like to hear what Vimy has to say. Vimy, yeah, yeah. Sing song. Preparation H feels good on the whole. I see us more of a network of fellow collectors. There you go. This is like a Battletoads level. Yeah, the whole game's a Battletoads level. I like Miss Pac-Man. Will they come to the VCS? Will what come to the VCS? Who? Congratulations on fine. Yes, that was the other thing I had to talk about. Thank you, Storon. Take a drink, coffee, or I have a heart attack. Just can't. Jeremiah Thomas waking up early to be with us, but obligatory, sure, obligatory complaining about how early. I know, I understand. I'm doing this very early in the morning, but it's like, oh, I'm supposed to do this on Saturday morning. I always said it's like Saturday morning cartoons, except you're watching overweight, middle-aged white guy play Atari games. It's like Saturday morning cartoon. Wake up early, you get your cereal, you run to your computer monitor, watch a middle-aged white guy play Atari game. What could be fun? And we hang out, we have our coffee, we talk about the game, we talk about various other things, like what Sauron just brought up. The Atari Network, when I switched over to the Atari Network before the channel was the 7800 Pro Gamer channel, I knew I wanted to cover all things Atari, and I had a list of everything. I like lists. Is that weird? I made a list of everything I wanted to get for the channel and cover, and it was 7800, of course, 2600, of course, 5200, Lynx, Jaguar, XEGS, Atari 8-bit, and the Atari ST, which I know nothing about, and I still don't, but I'm a little more educated on it. And so I finally am the proud owner of an Atari ST 520, Atari 520 STM. And it came with a GoTech floppy drive emulator. That's part of the reason I bought the particular one I did. Price seemed in line with other models that I've seen, but it had a floppy emulator. And I think given the availability of the games and what I want to do, having a floppy emulator would be preferable, I think. So I acquired that, and we can finally cover everything I intended. I can't talk this morning. Intended to cover right from the cover the ST now. We have the capability. I just didn't want to spend a lot. Fortunately, when it comes to the ST, you kind of do. There's a really good, not really good, because I honestly, but I've been watching these things on eBay for a while, because I couldn't find any locally. There's a nice, goodness, I am awful. There's a really good deal on one that has like a monitor, a 2600 console. I really can't talk this morning. And a lot of accessories and stuff for what seems to be a fair price. I almost jumped on that, but the shipping was astronomical for that one. Given everything that you get, makes sense. So if you're in the market and you want to take this journey with me, I'd pick that one up. I believe it comes with a monitor too, which the monitors themselves go for a ton. I'm going to use a solution. You plug it into your modern display. If you want the original full setup, which I eventually do, I would recommend checking that deal out. Atari ST $5,200. Good price. Comes with a monitor and everything. Shipping, astronomical, as it should be. Getting a monitor, an Atari ST, a bunch of accessories, and a 2600. The guy's gonna grade it to you. Gonna cost like $100. But yes, I got. Rambling aside, I got an Atari ST, and I'm very happy, very excited. Finally cover Atari ST on the channel. And in tradition with everything else, when I get a new console, first video is like announcing my experience. Wait, okay, wait, no, I'm remembering something for a few short minutes about how we were going to get past that. Let's do it. But no, the first video on the ST is going to my early experience with it, my thoughts on it, and then of course we'll do game reviews. Kind of do as we move. But it'll all be a perspective of a fresh owner, somebody who doesn't have nostalgia for the computer, the hardware, games. See how well I like it, but my desire to get an ST really gone up after seeing playing Wings of Death and the awesome Room port that's coming from Songbird Productions. All these other cool ST games. I want to see what else I'm missing. What are we missing on that was left on the Atari ST? Who knows? We're gonna run out of time again. My goodness golly. This is a tough little game that we... Hey, thanks a lot, guys. We got 60 people in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you have an Atari ST mouse? I do not, Jeremiah. I do not. Went with a 520 over a 1040. Here's the funny thing. There isn't a whole lot available on eBay. So I understand. I was told certain things. I got what I could get, and I feel like it'll be very laser game. It's snowing there, huge ass? Holy moly. But today is our last warm day here. I have a lot of stuff I got to get done. Because we're at like 72-degree high today, and then from here out it's going to be nuts. Hey, good morning, Obsidian Contraption. Glad you can make it, but I got my coffee and raisin toast. Great game. There you go. Thank you. No. Definitely preferable to have a GoTech. Now you need a side cartridge. Oh, I thought I had everything I needed. I need something else, Sauron? I love my Atari ST, says Atari Haas. I had a 520. I upgraded to 4 megabyte. Best computer I ever owned. That's awesome. Congrats on the ST, John. Thank you so much. I found 2 ST monitors locally for cheap. I have never tested them. Oh, wow. Those are very expensive on eBay right now. I had a solderless 4 megabyte RAM upgrade board for my 1040 ST back in the day. Had to reset it periodically. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not good at that stuff. Side cart gives you the ability to use an SD card as hard drive. Gotcha. Okay. The guy mentioned that I got it from. He said that it has the GoTech floppy drive emulator and 3 games to get you started. So I assume there must be a hard drive with it. I don't know. Atari is life very much. Morning, Retro Gamer 1977. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us. We are playing Tunnels of Hyperion, one of VHZC's games. Oh, my cup just tripped all over me. Great Lions cup. Got from the dollar store. It is faulty. It is early in the morning, and I've already messed myself. So it's a typical morning. Thanks for popping in and checking this out, guys. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Glad we could do something that people want to see, and please hit the like button if you are enjoying it. We are going to play Drone Patrol too. That's a game I want to check out, and I figured why not do it live on stream. I've had the physical copy for a little while now. It's been on my it's been on my backlog, so why not touch on that? That one by Steve Englehardt, Atarius Maximus on the AtariAge. Such a talented programmer and developer. Their drone patrol will reflect. But again, we this morning we've already covered several topics. If you're just joining us, we've been live for 40-ish minutes, I suppose. And we've already hit several topics. The Atari Network does have an Atari ST. Got a new way of recording 5200 stuff just in time for a brand new 5200 video where we're going to be ranking the retail library. That video, the script is actually done. The rankings are set, but not in stone. The way I do that is, again, is a little different than what I think most people would do. But I play the games prior to the rankings, so it's fresh in my mind, and I know what I'm talking about. And so it's, you know, I have relevant information and thoughts to share. It'll be different from my top 10 Atari 50. We also talked about a special sneak peek. My goodness, dummy. Preak. Special sneak peek of tomorrow video, or maybe Tuesday, depending how much I get done. We're going to be covering the Atari 7800, and that ringing is. We're going to be covering the Atari 7800 Signature Series consoles, Nolan Bushnell ones. If you're not familiar with it, they look incredible. There's a project from O'Shea's outlet retailer that sold a lot of 7800 overstock liquidated product back in the early 2000s. A lot of people finished their 7800 libraries thanks to fine people at O'Shea's, but they wanted a console to sell, and so Signature Series was born thanks to the efforts of Bill O'Shea, Kurt Mendel, and several others that we'll mention in the video. It's one I kept close to my chest just because I wasn't sure if there was enough information to make a good video on that topic, and turns out there was. There was a lot more information on the Signature Series than I had initially thought. So I'm so happy I get to cover it. Speaking of lists, when I was a 7800 Pro Gamer YouTube channel, I had a list of topics related to the 7800 that I wanted to cover, and the Signature Series was at the top. I'm so thrilled to finally take that off the old YouTube bucket list. Shine more light on it because it would have been a cool console, and it is. Okay, I think I see how we can get past those. Don't shoot them all dead. There's a pattern, believe it or not, fellas. Oh my goodness, I am going to die. Also, I died in the game. But, Signature Series is going to be a cool video, and that's happy to. I think that's all the topics we discussed. We also mentioned Vinny, new movie. Vinny's a good friend of mine. Great on the podcast. We love having him. Oh, and we'll also have a podcast episode next Sunday that we'll talk about. But I'd let, just if you enjoy the content here on the channel and you want to support myself or Vinny, just do me a favor. You don't have to watch it, but check out Showdown in Secret City. That consumed Vinny's life over the last, 6 months or. I mean, he's been working on it for a while, but I know he's really ramped up in the last couple months. Production, editing, and everything. Put a lot of work into it, and I'm very proud of it. So his movie, Showdown in Secret City, it's not out yet, but it'll be available on Amazon, Tubi. Okay, that last one is messing me up. Might as well reset. We aren't going to make it out. There's a 10-minute delay here on the stream. That's a huge delay. There's a 10-minute delay on the stream? Holy moly, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm answering questions or responding to your stuff 10 minutes afterward. But Showdown in Secret City, again, you don't have to watch it. Just do me a favor, check it out. He has a trailer on his YouTube channel, and the trailer, the second half of the trailer is awesome. The first half, I have no right to criticize the man. I think the first half of the trailer is a little, but I know it's going to be an awesome movie. Check out the sneak peek trailer, and see if it's something you'd like to watch. And if it is, you know, you already have a Prime membership, just check it out. What harm could come? But that's the end of my Vinny rant there, helping out a good friend, podcast co. Speaking of the podcast, we have a fantastic episode coming up this Sunday, and I know I'm going to get the date wrong, but I think it's Sunday, March 2nd, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have Ed Mello of 9-Bit Robot on, and a good friend of his, Reggie, who is a retro gaming programmer, somebody who is working on a game that's getting a lot of hype. I believe, anyway, he's the programmer. I'm pretty sure. But he'll be on with Ed, and we're going to be discussing the viability of third-party developers for the Plus line console. So we know Atari's made a resurgence of the 7800, and we know that AtariAge and other opcode and whatnot have done pretty well releasing titles for the 7800 and by extension the 7800 Plus. We're going to talk about the viability now that the 7800 Plus is here. How viable and realistic is it for there to be a line of third-party developers, maybe bigger name third-party developers with bigger name titles such as Pac-Man and you know, more popular recent retro games like 8-Bit Bakery, Donut Dodo, and stuff like that? How viable is it to release your projects on the 7800 Plus in a larger capacity, in the sense that there might be legit, not to call it, I shouldn't word it like that. All this stuff is legit, but, you know, more well-known, I guess, property and the viability of third-party developers as a job, I guess. My goodness, if I could have got that front one, we could have made it through. We can do this, guys. We can see the third level. It's something that we can do. If not, we'll switch over to Drone Patrol and see how that game. So it's an exciting topic for the podcast. Something I'm really excited to talk about. It's something that kind of Ed. I had a much worse topic, and Ed and good friend Reggie came up with that topic instead, and I think it's a really good one. It's something that's worth discussing, talking about, and you know, because there is some exciting whispers in the background of exciting games coming to the plus lines, and a much larger capacity, you know, ever before. Talking about the viability of being a third-party Atari 2600 plus developer. Here's this thing. Like to kill. There we go. Okay. Getting the pattern down, guys. That was easy. On a Sunday, like Sunday. Oh my goodness, I suck. I'm gonna die. Oh, I did it. Never mind. I did it. Alright. Okay. Here's the boss. Yep, that's what you do. You aim right for him. This is the boss of the level, guys. Can we beat him? Can we do this? Cue the epic music. We did it! Oh, hit the gate. We almost didn't do it, but we did it. Thumbs up, guys. Hit the button. Not sure if there's a delay or inattentiveness. It's hard to play this game and keep an eye on the comments, but I will look back on the comments and I will say something. Because again, I appreciate you guys. Other YouTube channels, you're just a number to them. You're a view count. They don't care. They don't care how your day is. I want to know. Played Atari today? And do I really suck this bad at this game, or is it hard? I know these things. I want to know. Yes, I do appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for waking up early or spending your morning with me at the very least. What we can do. We'll just go by that guy. We can hurt him. We're not here to hurt people. Yes, we are. Blow him up. Alright, got... Oh, okay. The great voiceovers, such as oh. That's what you come here for. Come to hear fantastic commentary on the game, such as oh. I wanted this guy. Killed Fireball McGee. A little lower. Wait him. Up. Oh, Fireball McGee. This is a hard level. Zone 3 is hard. This is a challenging game. One thing, VHZC, I criticize, I review his games as I do everybody's games. One thing I often criticize his games for is being way too short. But he has fantastic difficulty here. And I think if you're going to do a shortish game, this is the perfect way to do it. You make it a challenging title that requires a lot of skill and a lot of replay ability to get, because it's fun to play. I'm not frustrated or like, my goodness, this is unfair. I'm just an idiot that can't do it. But I think this is the perfect way to do a shorter game because it gives you good length in learning the game, and then takes a lot of skill to get through it. And when you eventually beat it, 10, 15 minutes, it's rewarding. It's something that you learned. It's a skill you have gained. I feel like most of his games are this way. That have this sort of rewarding learning curve. There has been a miss here or there, as with everybody who does anything. Have misses, and it's fine. You learn from them, and you move on. I've had more than my share of YouTube videos that did not land. Game is fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. Challenge. I like how you can either try to avoid the enemy or kill him. You kind of have that there too. That game over gets you out of nowhere. Alright, back to the chat. Back to the important part of the show. That's what you guys think. Atari's life, absolutely. That side cart sounds awesome. It does. My ST collection consists of 2 monitors, a mouse, and some games, including a sealed one, but no actual... Well, mine is a system, but no mouse. I gotta get a mouse. John, let me help you by getting a nice, beautiful Indianapolis Colt smoke. Yeah, I mean, the Colts, I cheer for the Colts now. I always did, actually. I like Peyton Manning. Colts aren't bad, but I'm a lifelong... Phoenix on the 2600 was a favorite growing. Fantastic game. Have you made it to the second cavern in Pitfall 2? No, absolutely have I not. And I make mention of that in the rank. And it should be known, anybody that does like a general all-encompassing ranking, they're not going to be proficient in every single game. Not usually. So there's probably people more qualified to do. Okay. Delay checks respond to this. Delay check. What was that? 10 minutes after you put it up? Very Haas today. Sunday. Oh. Probably said Saturday. Don't forget to like. Thank you very much, Nina. Way to go, John. Boom. Good job. Roaring applause. My day is okay. Just made coffee. Okay, it can get better, Obsidian. Early enough, our days can improve. Other YouTube channels don't care about our learning disabilities. Or mine. Well, Would love to play this game, but it looks way too hard. Whatever happened to game variation? That's true. That is true. The VHZC's games are very rigid, I guess. But it's a fun game. I do recommend it. If it looks cool to you, I'd try it. Have you tracked down Larry Siegel yet? I have not, Jeremiah. Apologize. Nice game over. No poop. Of course there's no poop. Boo Colts suck. Shame. For shame. All right, my Patriots reigns. Now, Patriots, I was ready to like them again. Their dynasty lasts long enough. They had Brady, Bill Belichick. What was with Bill Belichick? Not getting name, by the way. Very topical. This is not a couple months. I am on top of the news. Let's switch over to Drone Patrol. We played an hour of Tunnels of Hyperion. Fantastic game. Highly recommend. Let's over to Drone Patrol here by I want to say Larry Siegel. That's obviously what Jeremiah just said. Steve Englehardt, aka Atarius Maximus. Love the hat. Is that from the Atari store? No, oh yeah, the Pong hat. The Pong hat, this is on Amazon for $15 right now. And it comes with like this power it on here. The hat is from Amazon. If you search like Atari hats or Pong hat, and it has like this little rope that here. I cut the rope off. No game detected. Game in it. Drone Patrol not 7800 plus compatible? Up. It has to be. Game detected. It's 7800 plus compatible. It has to be. Oh, that by itself. Pong is the single most licensed Atari game. Yeah. No game detected. Has anybody played Drone Patrol in the 7800 plus? Low on it? Dog is ready to play. He knows early morning because this is our playtime. Yeah, it might not work on the plus comp. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Alright. Well, let's see. Ways around this. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll have to look further into that. Yes, that's one thing. Upgrade the firm. I thought I had the latest firmware. Is there a more recent update? On? I had the most recent one. Unless it's leakers. Yes, I don't know. Might just be. Oh, that's right. I didn't fix my audio issues. This particular capture card. Uh, there might not be any audio if I do it this way. Talks amongst themselves. Weather. I didn't. I would have set this up a little better if I thought. I would use 7800 today. Here's that I have an audio issue with my here in OBS. Loud for a second. If it does, I apologize. Let's do. Well, I apologize. I did not know Drone Patrol was not plus line compatible. Yeah, I got Gremlins. Hey, Phoenix Guitars, glad to see you. We just finished up with Tunnels of Hyperion. We're trying to switch to Drone Patrol. It didn't work in the 7800 plus televisions. Streamed this way, I would have done. There's a 7800 version of Pong. Oh. Uh, hey, realized that it's Raimi that. All right. Well, let's see. I guess there won't be any audio. I have to listen to my dulcet. Apologies. Sure, this all sounds fantastic. Looks cool. All the people. Looks really. Oh, that's like a. I guess you play. I have to look off to the side to. I can't. Where's he got? A murderous hobo. Am I out of energy? Out of energy. Okay. Missiles don't hurt me. Heck. Seem to hurt. Okay. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, something blew up. Game over. Huh. I think I'm missing something here. My audio is skipping every other word. That's what uh 303 said, but then Batman said it wasn't. So if I'm having audio skips, let me know. Noise reduction and it's set too high. Check this. Move your mic closer. I can. Phone setting. Rank all Pong consoles. Have you started buying the various? No, I haven't. Yeah, that was awesome, Parallax. Um. All right, let's figure out what's going on here. We have to give Drone Patrol a fair shake, and I have no idea what's going on. So let's read the manual. The manual says our city is under attack. As the commander of the city's drone patrol, your mission is clear: support the invading infantry and mechanized vehicles to prevent the destruction of our city. The enemy has launched a formidable counterattack, deploying radar-equipped cannons and heat-seeking missiles in an effort to annihilate our fleet of drones. Okay, so you're in a fleet. Navigating the menu. Here it is. Drone patrol. This manual set up beautifully. Look at the layout. It looks gorgeous. Thank you, Atari Haas. Yeah, there might be noise reduction. I'll look at the settings after this. I apologize if the audio is bad for. I'll review it. I have. Oh, I do have noise gate on. Hold on. Uh, how do you do noise gate? Why can't I? Here, crash it. There. All right, guys. Let me know if that sounds better. I had noise gate on for some reason. I don't know why. But I turned noise gate off. All right. I apologize. Yeah, there's 100 people in here, and there might have been crap audio for most of it. But you're still here, and I love you guys for that. Um. Yep. I don't know why noise gate was on. I apologize. Okay, so according to the manual, we soar over the cityscape, taking out as many of the enemy as you can using your lasers and smart bombs. Left button fires your laser. Drone is equipped with a powerful laser cannon, which is aimed using a targeting reticle mapped out on the ground. Okay, so we know that part. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I do. The laser can only fire for a limited amount of time, after which you must release and fire again for another shot. Your laser battery also has a limited charge that drains as you use it. Right fire button drops a smart bomb. The smart bomb is a formidable weapon that will wipe out all enemies in the city below. You only have access to 3 of these, so use them wisely. The bomber is an invincible enemy craft that relentlessly bombs the drone. It is only present when playing at standard difficulty. Avoid missiles. A radar-guided laser cannon that will try to shoot your drones down, joined in advanced and expert games. So I guess we just shoot everything that moves. I guess I was doing it right. Okay. I felt like I was doing it wrong. Holy moly. You can play this game with... Or no, you can play Drone Bomber with a paddle. There's 2 games in this. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Now fix the mysterious sticky spot in my coffee pot. I'll be right over, Amy. I still, however, cannot fix the audio from the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Hold on. I can't see your comments anymore. And that's because my setup is just it's just dog poop. I have probably the most screwy setup you've ever seen. Okay, so let's give this another go. Now that we know what we're doing, is behind me the ghost or Pac-Man? All right, let's see. Standard difficulty. Let's look at the mission briefing. Oh, I didn't have to read the manual. I could have just read this. What an idiot I am. It's your job as the commander. Okay, yep. I like the little moving, it shows you what to avoid. They make it really easy for dumb people, such as me. Recharge drone, smart bomb, weapon laser, shield power. Okay, yep. Defeat as many as possible. There are 3 types of enemy. So very cool. I really like the progress bar will show you how close you are to the next mega drone. We get a mega drone? Wow. 1 missile, a powerful drone laser, slow enemies, and no bomber. Okay, wow, this is really cool. Thank you, Steve Englehardt. Such a fantastic programmer. So I know, in these introductions and stuff, I knew I was missing something because the guy he's just a gem. He is. So I blow everything up. Let's see, these missiles are coming at me. Blow this thing up. Okay. And blow that thing up. I'm sure. Here, I'll make the sound effect. You guys want me to make the sound effects for you? Boom, boom. Pew, 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 pew. Get him! Run! I feel like these people, like he says, they're what, military people and stuff. I feel like they're just running for their lives as this maniac with a drone is like blowing everything up. They're like, run! The city's under attack. There's a maniac with a drone, and he's not using it for, what people typically use drones for, which is like taking videos high above. Or is that what people do with drones? They're not using it for hobby reasons. They're using it to wreck our stuff. Help! I wish you could blow up the buildings with the drones. That would be awesome too. If like the town, it should like start fires. So the more you shoot it, like the whole town would start to catch on fire and go up, and like more and more people, like there'd be innocent people. So you're trying to hold what did I do? Try again. No mega drones were defeated. Rank private. Well, why is it private? I want to know my rank. But boom. Drones for voyeurism? There you go. Spying on the neighbors. Yeah, plus 10 for making the sound effects. Maybe in the sequel, Mega Laser. Yeah, there you go. Laser. This laser. Alright. Let's see if I'm doing something wrong. I am doing something very wrong. Break out the paddles. I might as well. I've fumbled. I've really fumbled Drone Patrol. It's insane to me that this is not Plus console compatible. But is it because of this awesome? There's this awesome parallax scrolling here. I must be shooting something I'm not supposed to shoot. Right? The horse and buggy. Is that a horse and buggy? Maybe that red thing. Maybe I'm not supposed to shoot the red thing. For knowing Austin Powers. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of points today. So let's try. Okay, we're out of powers. We used our smart bomb. Let's see. So I thought my battery was empty. Oh, does it recharge over time? Maybe I'm just using it too much. Is it a rechargeable battery? Yeah, looks like it's rechargeable. Okay, we get this guy. Get this guy. Avoid that. Okay. It's a different game. It looks really good. I really love the style and design. We blew everything up again with our smart bomb. We'll use our laser to fill up the bar the rest of the way. Let's see. Oh, something's happening. This is a really cool effect here, too. Oh, we're in a drone patrol of some sort. What? This is nuts. Whoa, he's got machine gun. Why ain't my drone decked out like this, Steve Englehardt? If that is your real name. No, it's his real name. Holy moly. It's getting real up in here. I don't know if we can beat him, guys. I mean, he has the skills to pay the bills. I just have the skills to monetize YouTube videos. Am I winning? Am I winning? Yeah, I'm winning. Okay. Pew 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 pew, boom boom, pow pow, bang. Oh no. What is it? Shields down. Give him everything you got. His shields are down. Boom boom boom. Oh no, he's cornered me. Boom boom, pow, boom, bang. Pooh. Up, write down my password, Ramey. Jolt, good to see you, Jolt. Mega Drone, fight! It just went from 0 to 75. I dare to say it went from 0 to 100. Yeah! So this game is upside down missile defense. Yeah, that is a good description. You're so hip and modern, John. That's funny. As I was talking to a guy, he found my YouTube channel because I told him about it, and he was checking out my stuff. And I asked, he said, I like your thumbnails and this and that. He doesn't care about Atari. And I asked him what I could do to get younger people, because he's a younger guy, and he said to use more hip and modern lingo. And he said I know he brought up 6-7 and something else that I had no idea what he was talking about. So yeah, I'm trying to be very hip. Thank you, Ramey. All right. Raptor Pro tip: bullets hurt. Health, lasers, recharge. Press right fire to continue. Here we go. And now we're back to the city. I really like the drone battle. If he made the whole game if it was like a drone battle, like Street Drone Fighter 2 Alpha, that'd be an awesome game. I'd play that. Because them drone battles were awesome. You can't shoot the red thing. I think that's what was killing us before. That's why we died, even though I'm not taking any hits because I am a pro gamer. I'm not hovering over a missile or anything. Let's go to the yellow thing. Hey, yellow thing. Whoa, the yellow thing just flew away. Does the screen... Oh, yep, the screen loops. All right, we got the yellow thing. Oh, we can't hit the red thing. Let's blow up the screen. We blew up the red thing. It's a fun game. It's a bit chaotic. I'd say it's not like a game. It's a game that you kind of gotta take a little time to understand, but it didn't take long. I ain't gonna compare it to Tunnels of Hyperion because they're obviously two very, very distinct and different games, but this one is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That I have no more bombs. Let's see if we can get to another drone battle. Yep. All right. Here we go. Who's our next drone enemy? Oh, this drone. This drone is awesome. Oh, he's got drone friends. He's got, drone friends. Can we stay in the middle? Oh my goodness, he's working me over. Pew, 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 chew, 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 chew. Bang, boom, pow, pow. Warning, 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 warning. You will die before I die. Or I will die before you die. One of those two outcomes is going to happen. Which of the drones is patrolling? We are, because we're the drone patrol. We did it, guys. Nothing shows you're connected with young whippersnappers more than playing video games on a 1970s console while wearing a hat with a game that was popular in 1972. Thank you, Crypto. This guy watched my YouTube channel because I made him watch it. Yeah. Don't kill the people. You don't kill the people? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. What does 6-7 mean? I asked him that, too. I asked him that, too. And he said it's just silly. It's just silly. It makes no sense. He said his generation likes stuff that makes no sense. That was his explanation. So 6-7 apparently is funny because it's not funny. That's what I was told. Did anybody write down my password? I'm too lazy. We got it. We got it. We ain't gonna need it. All right, let's see here. So don't shoot the people, said Ramey. You think I'm not supposed to? The manual said they were soldiers, right? Didn't the manual say they were soldiers? Or am I just supposed... If I'm only supposed to shoot the two things, it doesn't make sense. And if I don't have any smart bombs. How do I get more smart bombs? Yes, yes, I see. Actually, I don't see. I don't see at all. Yes. Yes, very good. Very good. Oh, I used up my battery. I have no smart bombs. There is a yellow thing up there going back and forth. Okay. That seemed to refill my laser. So let's use that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just gonna kill the people. I know Raimi said not to, but since when do I listen to Raimi? As I spit towards the camera, I apologize. I'm just teasing you, Raimi. Of course, I listen to Raimi. It doesn't mean I take his advice, but I do listen to him. How do I get more smart bombs? I stopped shooting the red thing because that seemed to be what was giving me game over. But I guess it's just there to block the obstacles. It is a fun game. I feel like I don't know what I feel right now. I feel like I'm missing something, if I'm honest. That's my feelings currently. I think it's a fun game, but I feel like even though I'm on the third level, I'm missing something, some big element or something, an objective of some description. And I'm also really bummed that this apparently isn't Plus console compatible. Oh, okay, we died. I feel like that should be front and center on the AtariAge store. You defeated 2 Mega Drones, so I'm up to Corporal now. Awesome. Yeah, oh, I'm missing the sound. There you go. What do I know? I play with wood blocks. Manual said, rip and tear until it is done. That's, yep. Let's look one more time. Let's give this a good reading. Let's also check out the other games, because there's 2 games. You have Drone Patrol and Drone Bomber. And a music player. If only we could hear it. There's a music. It seems like music is a big part of this release, and and my sound isn't working. That's on me. That's not the game. The sound is out on this setup. I apologize. Let's let's look at the mission briefing. Okay, it's your job as the commander of the city's drone patrol. The enemy is unleashing a powerful counterattack with radar-equipped cannons and heat-seeking missiles in an effort to destroy our fleet of drones. We can't let that happen, Commander. Fire at will. Use the left fire button to fire your laser. This laser will defeat your enemies. The right fire button to drop one of your 3 equipped... So you only have 3 smart bombs. Okay. So I wasted them pretty early. Visible enemies are destroyed. Watch your status bar for your laser's power as it will discharge with use. That's what she said. Waka waka. When it reaches 0, a recharging drone will appear, making contact recharging. Okay. So that's the yellow drone. You have unlimited laser recharges during your mission. The laser can be fired for a limited amount of time. You will then need to release the trigger mechanism and re-engage to take another shot. The drone's specialized laser weapon is powerful enough to destroy all known enemy invaders with a single shot. Okay. Due to our advanced shielding technology, direct hits will not cause the destruction of your drone, but a slow drain of the overall health of your drone's shield. Avoid shooting the medical vehicle. So I was right. I shot the heck out of that thing at first. It has a magnetic defense mechanism that will drain your shield's health if it is attacked. Okay, so that just kind of blocks the enemies and sucks down your energy. Okay. Mechanized vehicles. There are 3 types of military vehicles you need to target with your laser attack, a missile transport, a troop transport, and a heavily armed tank. We haven't seen the tank yet, right? Defeat as many as possible as they traverse the city streets. There are 3 types of enemy soldiers. So see, Raimi, you do shoot him. It's going to be so great when I don't hear the music player. Yeah, we'll check that out in a second. Okay, so you do shoot the people. Defeat as many. They look like innocent people just running from you. I like to think that you're just a menace in this game. Like, these are normal people and they're trying their best to defend themselves against you, and you're just this jerk that blows everything up. Just incredible. In Soviet Russia, drone patrols you. Let's see. Let's check out. So if I go to Drone Bomber, does it tell me about that? No. Okay. What's Drone Bomber? Let's look at Drone Bomber for a second. Let's look at the credits. Thank you to everyone who has contributed and supported the development of this game. Elbert, CJ Her, David Exon, Eagle, Hexaflight, Coral G, Muddy Funster, Revang, Regina, Saxmeister, Sliddleman, Smitty B, Sam S. Ramirez, good guy, Trevor, these are all great people, and of course, Zero Page Homebrew. Oh, and you can control the, look at that, you can control the drone at the top of the screen. I'm doing that. Oops, I was trying to see if I could shoot stuff. Look, the drone at the top, I'm moving that. That's me, but I can only go left. Oh, what's this? Boss challenge? I found a hidden boss challenge. Look at that. Yeah, heck yeah, bosses are sweet. Wait, why is my thing so danky? Why is my doggone danky thing so dingy-danky? Is this a boss? This doesn't look like a boss we fought before. We did it. Oh no, we died. How? Why is my laser so dinky? So that, okay, I'll just do that. We'll do that. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. Oh, it got us. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Nino Brown. Happens as men age. As you get older, your laser gets a little smaller, a little shorter, harder to use. This is a cool one. I bet this sounds awesome. This game probably has awesome sound. Super Jim. Hello, stream popped up at random on my homepage, so figured, hey, why not? Happy Sunday to y'all. Well, thank you, Super Jim. We're happy to have you. It's not the size of the laser, it's how you use it. Well, that's the problem there, Raimi. I don't know how to use it, and it's small, so apparently I die right away. Let's do Drone Bomber. Let's check this out. How do we start? Let's start Drone Bomber. Select Start, Exit, Instructions. Here we go. Protect city. Megadrones bombing the city with bombs from above, and our only hope is to intercept the bombs with our specially equipped... Oh, this is, excuse me, this is going to be, Kaboom. Okay. And you can play this with a paddle, which is awesome. That's cool that they had, they put in Kaboom. This is a neat little bonus. It makes this definitely a better, package. Overall, better value. If only it worked in the plus line. I want to try that again. Number one, I want to be able to hear it. I don't have time to pull the desk out and check my wiring and troubleshoot live on stream. I mean, I guess I could. This is too hard to do with a controller. I need a paddle to do this effectively. Okay, yep. Okay, that's Kaboom. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Oh, enable paddle. I was going to say I found a hidden option. So you have a boss attack, drone patrol, and drone bomber, and a music player. You guys like that one? That's not my favorite. I like this one better. Let's see if we can get this to work back in the plus line here, and then we'll wrap up the show. That's what she said. Sigh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it just doesn't work in the plus console, which is a gosh darn shame. Is there a newer update than let's see here. I guess my head's blocking the version. I'm on version 2.0.1.5x. Okay, Sauron says it's still not working. That's unfortunate. I will get my audio fixed so that we can listen to this on the Plus console. I'm not sure why my audio isn't working. Well, not on the Plus console. You just said it doesn't work on the Plus console, but I guess I could play it through my television here, and maybe the microphone will pick it up a little bit as we wrap it up. That's also what she said, Raimi. I thank you all so much for spending so far what, an hour and a half of your Sunday morning with me as we play this game here. See, if I turn this up loud enough, you might hear it. You guys hear that? Is that picking up? The Drone Patrol. The Patrol of the Drone. I guess it's better than nothing, right? Ooh, that sounds cool. Let's listen to the credits, man. Yeah, I guess we were just missing the sound. I'll let you guys listen to the game for a second, because I don't want to lean in every time I want to talk. Oh, I can look at the TV and play. I got the TV on now. See, I have a CRT TV hooked up that I capture off of, and also the HD TV. The CRT TV is over this way, which isn't great for streaming, but okay, let's listen to the actual game. Very cool stuff. I love the presentation. Maximus Games, this is Steve Englehardt, is a legend, and this game presents very well. Let's listen to the in-game music. Oh, there are tanks. They're just at the bottom. I never go that low. Because as I say, when they go low, you go high. Alright. Do those little guys get set on fire when I shoot them? Oh no, they just like dissipate. Okay. There we go. On to the boss. almost got her. There we go. Victory. Yeah, the game sounds awesome. I guess we were missing the sound before. My health and lasers are recharged. Everything is right with the world. Blow up the tank. Avoid the missile. There's a lot to keep track of. Shoot, shoot, avoid, shoot. Watch your laser strength. Shoot, shoot. Seems like a very cool game. It's a little busy, but I like it. The parallax is cool. It looks good. It's a looker. She's a looker. Oh, I need to recharge my laser. So we need that yellow drone. There we go. And then we continue our onslaught of this totally innocent village. Village? It looks like a city. I hope you get to go to your secret volcano lair at the end of the game. And then here, the poor denizens of the city have combined their funds and they tried to purchase a drone of their own to protect themselves. But we aren't having that. We're just going to blow them up. They bought a high-quality drone. It seems to be a much better drone than ours. Yep, never had a chance. Yeah, this is the kind of game that the 7800 needed back in 1987. I would agree with that. Again, I appreciate you guys spending your Sunday morning with me. Playing Atari 7800 games. It's been a lot of fun. Of course, again, I got to do some promotions while I have you guys. This upcoming Sunday, next Sunday, the Sunday after this today, we will have Ed Mello and fellow programmer from Opcode Reggie on here on the podcast, not on Man vs. 7800. And we're going to talk about the viability of being a third-party publisher on the 7800 and 2600 plus consoles. If it's something that can be done or should be done, and the possibility of more big name games coming. We've had Pac-Man licensed and released by Atari. But what if companies were to bring things like Donut Dodo, 8-Bit Bakery, things like that to the console? Is it viable, and is it something that's already happening? Because it just might be, and we have the perfect guest in Ed Mello from Opcode, 9-Bit Robot, and Reggie, who is programming a fantastic game. Can you purchase this for Game Drive? It would be a great candidate, seeing as it's not 7800 plus compatible. That parallax is sweet. It is. It's very awesome. So check that out. I'll have the stream scheduled, and you'll be able to set a reminder and stuff. I'll promote it on the channel. We also have, again, you guys in here, you're the first to know, you're first to be privy to it. New video coming out tomorrow or Tuesday, depending how quickly I can wrap it up. All about the Atari 7800 Signature Series, the re-release of the 7800 that almost was in 2002, early 2000s. It's a very cool story, a very cool console. If you're not aware of it, you're going to want to watch that. It's neat information, and it's a collector's item you might want to be aware of. And again, check out Vinny Vineyard, my podcast co-host. He's working very hard. That's why he hasn't been so active on YouTube in the space. He is doing new movie. All his free time's going into it. Showdown in Secret City. If you enjoy the podcast at all, just give it a look and see if it's something you'd be interested in watching. You can find out more at bigandfunkyproductions.com or the Big and Funky Productions YouTube channel. Check out 9-Bit Robot. They support the channel quite a bit. And they give us a lot of cool games coming up here soon. They're going to provide. And we're so proud to have them as a sponsor on the channel. Let's check out the Atari Mysteries videos. Has been awesome. Well, thank you. I worked hard on that. video, and I think it was a fun video. We hit on the Berserk curse, the Atari Mirai. What were some of the other topics we did? The Aka R controversy, an update to the Froggo mystery from the first video, and we also had something else. Oh, Toki for the 7800. My dementia's kicking in here. Vinny's movies are a trip. Yes, they are. Atari, the brand for youngins. It is. It's the new hip thing. Zaxxon. What's a Zaxxon, Ramey? I never heard of it. Is that a new indie game? Probably not very good. This is the type of... Yep, 7800 needed this. Parallax is awesome. That's another way to lure younger viewers. Tell them you have a CRT TV, a Betamax, and a CD player. How about cassette player? How about 8-track? Crypto, why go CD? CD's too modern. Huzzah! Absolutely. You guys are awesome. This is the best community. Not just on YouTube, on the internet. You guys rock. I have so much fun with you guys. Thanks so much for checking out the stream, for chatting. I'm going to have to take off. I got some other things planned for the day. It's the last nice day we have for a little while. Have you heard about the wireless 2600 controllers? I have not, actually. I'll have to look into that, Ramey. Let me know. Laserdisc. There you go. Betamax. You had me at Betamax. Swoon. No, you'll have to let me know about the wireless controllers, Ramey. Let me know in a comment or something. Or I'll Google it, get on AtariAge, see what I can find out. If there's wireless 2600 controllers coming, that's awesome. That's definitely something we need to cover. But it's been a ton of fun, guys. I got something I got to go take care of. If you missed part of the stream and you want to hear poor audio for the majority of it, as apparently I had my noise gate on, I apologize. Go check that out. Otherwise, we are going to end the video, as we always do, with our word of the day, our message of the day. And today's message is an important